if you recall the performance prior, he licked his neck, and now this time they kissing on stage. I'm like,
maybe they're together. Who knows?
I'm like, Lil Nas, let me find out. You know what I'm saying?
It's 2021 Pride, and all I have to show for it is stretch marks and a fat ass. I'm Michael.
And I'm the Rakagatiti-ta-ta. Yeah, I'm see, bitch. Ooh la 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 la. Say bon. Fantastic Danny.
Big shout out to BB Zahara Benet.
Benet, baby. The one and only
winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, the one that started
it all.
The mess.
The crown queen, supreme.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Michael. You look good. Oh my God, face stunning and pretty. Ooh, look at him. Ooh, being so sharp to slice a bitch.
How are you? Like, how have you been spending your Pride? Pride is almost over. We're in the last part of June.
Yes. So, New York Pride it's been an eventful weekend. Saturday, I really just didn't do much but go out to the bar. There was a fight that almost broke out because New York fights and drunk people just don't go well. I'll get to that in a second. But Sunday I went to the final day of RuPaul's Drag Race Dragon Drive-In. It's literally right over the bridge from my house. I actually called you.
Yeah, you FaceTimed me, which was kind of shady because
who said that?
I was in bed watching Netflix and looking a hot mess. Didn't go nowhere. Didn't do nothing. And you're calling me, rubbing it in my face. Look, who was on stage? Asia O'Hara or somebody was on stage and showing your friends me. I'm like, oh, okay. It's one thing for you to be seeing me in my state, but you have strangers looking at me.
Of comfort. But no, it was so much fun. They had two performances. I went to the day one, the first one, which was pretty eventful. The merch was beautiful, and I really, really thoroughly enjoyed myself. I got to see this mother and her young gay son in these high boots, and you could tell he was like 16 years old. I had a conversation with them. It was just so lovely to see that, and
that's so nice.
It was just like, wow, like people supporting their children, parents supporting their children, and it made my heart melt. It made me very, very happy. Also, so if y'all haven't heard our podcast before, our very, very first one, I mentioned that me and my dad don't have a relationship, but now me and my dad do, and he texted me and said, "Happy Pride," with this gift or whatever. And I still went back and just laughed. And it's just good to know I have support from both my parents. So I enjoyed this weekend. My mom called me upset that we didn't go to Pride together this year. So it was a lot of fun. How about you?
I love that for you. Well, I think I kind of said what I did. So the Pride weekend, that last weekend that passed, I was busy filming. So on Saturday, the weather was whack as hell. It was humid here and overcast, and I didn't know where to go or what shows were happening. And so I thought, I don't know why, I woke up Saturday morning thinking that I had to shoot my reaction for Spain. And a friend of mine needed help doing a video. I rushed over to go help them, rushed back home thinking, all right, let me go get ready for my reaction for Spain.
Right.
Spain's on Sunday. What's wrong with you? What was wrong with me?
You know what, though, Michael? There's so much Drag Race content to cover. I don't blame you. And you've been on a roller coaster of Drag Race reviews, which, by the way, everybody listening needs to go check it out. His reviews are top tier. That's how I got
here. If you're here listening to me and you don't have a subscription to my YouTube channel, like, you're not a good person. And I'm hurt by you.
Like, how did you stumble upon this podcast? Like, how did you get here?
Oh, and if you're listening to us from like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of that, there is a video version of this conversation on YouTube. So go over there to Too Much Michael, and you'll find all my content.
Wait, time out, Michael. You're recording this?
Oh yeah. So earlier when you were like belly dancing and like running around with your underwear on your head, that's going to be included in this video. Sorry.
Oh my God, don't see no shade. I was shirtless and everything. Thank God I put on clothes today. I said, see, oh my God, Michael. No, I'm just joking, y'all, but I was doing all of that. Michael ain't lying.
Oh, I deleted that footage. I was like, nobody will see that.
Listen, if you want to see me naked, subscribe to my OnlyFans ad. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have OnlyFans, y'all. Jokes. I don't go looking for me because you ain't gonna find nothing.
But yeah, I ended up coming home Wednesday realizing I had nothing to film. By that time, everyone who I would have like coordinated with and made plans with made other plans or were busy. And I was like, I guess I'm gonna stay home then.
Damn.
I'm just gonna stay here and watch TV.
That is
I made a beautiful dinner though. Like I made myself a really nice dinner.
Aww.
Yeah, and that's what I spent my Pride Saturday. Oh, I did some jerk chicken.
Yes, go through. Ooh, let me find out. You a chef.
Too much food. Look at my baking videos. I'm excellent in the kitchen. I will have you marrying me within the week, okay?
Period. That's right. Oh, see now, it's moments like this where I wish you and I were closer to each other. Just
so can you want to like just? Oh, because I'm like everybody always want to be like, I'm gonna come over for food. I'm like,
oh no, I'm gonna come there eventually. But what I'm saying was like just for the Pride weekend itself, for you to come and experience Pride with me, I would take you to. I would have took you to Dragon Drive, and that's why I FaceTimed you. I was like, oh, I would have loved this. Like,
I would have lived. I'd have probably came home with everybody's merch. Like, it would have been a really fun time.
Yeah.
Sunday, I actually did film my reaction for Spain, and I was like, okay, editing and getting stuff together, doing my Patreon videos, which are amazing. Go over there. And
period.
I was like, okay, it's kind of late, but are things like still popping downtown? Can I still go do something?
Oh, it's probably was popping.
Probably. I was checking online and I'm seeing like, everyone at because we're not as open as the rest of the world. We have like patios open, but everything's kind of still closed-ish. And there's like some drag queens performing in the street, but it wasn't like a parade or anything. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home, and I started filming this this Pride special.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm gonna continue with it. I was
why
hella tired. Listen, I was hella tired. I was like in my room singing the gayest songs on earth. I mean, I was in there karaokeing to "It's Raining Men." I was in there singing Madonna's Vogue and like every gay anthem you can think of.
Let your body go. Yeah. See, now you have to release it. Now you have to release it. You can't start something and do all this.
Okay. I left my room. I put on this big freaking fur cheetah coat, and I was like, turn on the lights. We're doing this.
Giving me drama, too much drama.
But then I was like, my voice is tired. I cannot publish me with some tired voice singing. Like, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it properly.
So now, boom, now here's the secret. You dub it. You record an audio and you dub it. The world will never know.
They'll never know. How will they know?
What? No. Me? Lip sync? No.
We don't know her. We don't lip sync. But yeah, on a real though, I am that type of person because I value singing. Like singing is a thing for me, and I am a big stickler for it. And my favorite singers are vocalists. So I just could not do that. I just feel like if you're gonna sing, you just have to
be opulent.
From the throat.
Right, from your soul, from your heart. You have to give me Beyonce. As we all know, Michael loves Beyonce, y'all. So
that little weirdo talking about Beyonce can't sing, Jay-Z can't rap. Did you see that the other day?
Child Trick Daddy.
What was he on?
Meth.
I think I'm talking a little too loud because I got passionate a while ago. I was like,
I think he relapsed. I mean, yeah, listen, if you're going to come for somebody, make sure you, A, know your facts.
no, like, know what you're talking about.
Right.
If you had come and be like, oh, something, I can't even think of what you're going to say about Beyonce. That's like, for what? Anyways, but just because Beyonce has a lot of songs that have a lot of dancing in it, and she has been doing for the past few years some rap and hip hop records, that's fine. But why would you think she can't sing? Listen, right. I care. Freaking, there's so many ballads. When you go to a singing competition, everyone is singing a Beyonce song at singing competitions. That should tell you that she's a vocalist, because you only sing songs from Whitney, Mariah, and Celine, and like Beyonce. People who are vocalists, that's who they go to singing competitions to freaking sing their songs.
Exactly. Like there's a lot of covers of Listen. And actually, it was that very, very moment when she sung Listen, I knew she had something special. You know what I mean? Like, I knew her voice was gifted. It was in that very moment, because that is a very challenging song. Granted,
I am a singer, and I will claim that to the day I die, because this voice is golden. But, and I will tell you, Listen is freaking hard. It is hard.
Yep, it is. It but is. This is gonna sound so.
Love on Top is hard because it's a lot of modulations, and she goes all the way up there.
And even though she's saying the same shit like 7 times, it is
it's like the church style of singing though. That's what she was emulating. You know, when you're in church, you're repeating the hymn over and over and over, and you just keep, for the choir, it just like keeps going higher and higher. And yeah, for my Christian people in the comment section, you know what I'm talking about.
And you know, I'm just saying, you know, because I'm a singer too, so I can sing that song easy. I'm lying, y'all. I can hold the note, but I'm a dancer.
You can hold the note, but can you hold a key?
Baby, I got keys all day. I just gotta find it. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna drag Trick Daddy though, because life already dragged him before we even got into the mix. I mean, this man has been through it, so
I feel like
go on about your business.
People you cannot touch and come at ever, because the fan base is gonna attack. These are the top 3 people. You ready? Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, because the bars be at war, and Too Much Michael.
You better not. Okay. I don't have fans like that who are gonna like go to bat for me, but I do have some amazing people in my community that I've built here on YouTube, that sometimes people do little crazy things in the comments, and I think about responding, and before I even do, someone will be like, okay, you're being weird, please stop, don't come here with that. And I appreciate that. Right. Because in my comment section, it's all love. Everybody is chill. We're like, if you have a feeling about something, you just say it respectfully. And
you don't have to come in and be trash before Dragonata comes out.
You know what's funny to me? When they will come in the comments and they will say something, and their tone is just so aggressive. And I'm like, oh, what did I do?
What did I do? You know what's so interesting, you don't even know too?
Me. And I respond, but they never expect me to respond. I'm like, I be in these comments. I reply to my people. We are a family here. I am going to interact with people. I will see it.
And you know what? That's what I love about you. Like, everybody in your comments, everybody who supports you, you communicate back with, you follow, you know what I'm saying? You're very engaging. And it's like, to see people, strangers most of the time, come in and stumble upon, we get the good ones, and then we get the bad ones, and the bad ones be like on a whole nother level. I'm like, baby, why y'all coming in here and being keyboard thugs? See me in the streets, catch me outside, how about that? I'm bringing that back.
I know what they be on. But I wanted to talk about the BET Awards because that was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't watch it because I have a life. Excuse me.
You didn't watch it, Michael? Oh my, Michael, you seriously didn't watch it?
No, I did not.
Oh my God, me either. I told you I was out about it was on Pride Day. So
I mean,
sorry.
it's on Pride. People be out, even though yesterday was Pride, I was doing like editing and stuff. I didn't have time for BET Awards. After when I was done doing that, I was tired. I'm like, I'm gonna do something else that relaxes me.
That's how I know you were tired. You said I'm tired. That's how I know you were tired.
Heffy, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Okay.
Mike was like, enough. I'm done.
But the BET Awards came, and I was talking to a friend about it because they write articles for this website, and they were writing about Cardi's pregnancy.
News, alert. Cardi is pregnant. If you didn't know, she's...
I mean, this could never be a spoiler alert because it's literally on every single platform at this point.
But you know what? Some people be living under a rock like Patrick Star, so you will never know. Like, the world will never know.
They'll never know. So we were talking about it, and I was scrolling through, and I saw LilNas's outfit. I was like,
Michael.
I can't breathe. Michael. I was so excited. I was so happy. I didn't see the second outfit yet. I just saw the first outfit, and I was like,
I saw both of them.
I was like, because I was getting it in real time. I was like, okay, this is a serve. And then he was taking off the jacket and giving chest. I'm like, I need to hit the gym. I need to like...
Yes, because you don't need to, because it's some of my body is...
I'm like, the chest. It's the chest for me. I'm like, what am I not doing right? What is
the abs? Routine? Oh my God, the abs? Talk about, before we even get into the body, let's get into the garment. Garment. He shitted on everybody. Left
the material.
No
look
crumbs.
At the material.
Money. He came out. He knew it was Pride weekend. He showed up. He showed up
everything.
And showed out.
It was like everything.
The blue with this like Marie Antoinette vibe. It was just sick game. LilNasX, you carried on that red carpet. Like left no crumbs. Baby snatched them all up. It was sick.
I was so happy. Like I could have. It could have been over for me at that point, and I'd be like, I've lived. It's okay. I'm okay with it. But then he wore this other outfit that I was even more gagged over. Like a few days ago, like maybe a week.
Are you talking about the black one?
Oh my God, can y'all see this?
That
okay, outfit, can y'all see this tweet?
With the little bell-bottom pit.
I saw this tweet a week ago, and if you remember, I retweeted it and I said, for my birthday, come hell, come high water, I want this leopard one. I'm gonna wear this for my birthday, no matter. And then all of a sudden, I see Lil Nas on the freaking thing in the white one. I was over it, and he looked amazing in that suit. He looked better than the model. I was like, this is for your body. I'm obsessed.
You know what? Lil Nas has not been playing games with none of the kids, none of the girls. Whoever his
stylist is, I'm in love with whoever his stylist is because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
He's not playing any game.
I've been looking for this outfit because when I say I'm a shopper and people are like, oh, I'm not buying this, and they don't, like, I buy shit. So,
right.
Like, I be shopping. I really out here be shopping, and it's not a good thing all the time. But I was really out here searching for this outfit. I was Google schmoogling till my fingers were red. I could not find it. I feel like it's not available in stores yet.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to get that custom-made custom garment for Mike.
And that's the thing. I don't want to hire someone to remake it for me. I'd rather just buy what it is.
The garment
and have them
itself.
Tailor it for me. But if I don't get, because for those of you who don't know, people on my Patreon know this because I've shared stuff that I've designed. Like back in the day, before when you would ask a kid, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" My answer was, "I want to be a fashion designer."
Oh, he's a seamstress, y'all. He plays no games. Now the question is, can you sew a garment in a minute? Let me stop.
I don't know about nothing about that, but I've made a lot of really great garments. Like my sisters are like models and did pageants. I do the gowns, like
Right. Beautiful dresses,
beautiful gowns, all of that. So if I can't find this to buy, because I don't have like a stylist who can go pull stuff for me, I ain't rich like that.
Right.
But if there's a stylist out there that wants to represent me and like get me beautiful clothes, reach out to me, please, because I am ready. We can work together.
That?
We can do something.
Y'all hear that? And if you want to give me some stuff too, I'm always here. I love to pull a look.
If I don't get this, I'm going to make my own. I'll design something very different because I don't believe in like copying people's designs and making it.
Even though a lot of fashion designers these days do.
Yeah, but I'll just make something completely different for myself, custom. But yeah, but apart from the amazing fashions LilNasX displayed on the red carpet, he made headlines for his performance. Like
per usual.
People were mad at the dress. They were really mad at the dress on the carpet, but they were like mad when they saw him performing on stage. How did you feel about the performance? Before we talk about what people thought, what did you think of the performance?
Okay.
I loved it. Let me tell you this.
Child,
sorry,
Michael,
I can't even stop talking.
Michael, I did not like this performance, man. I'm joking. Y'all know me, I'm full of shit. I'm joking. No, go ahead. You guys, I like the performance. I did like the performance.
How you do like that? Okay, the performance was amazing. When he turned around and walked up those stairs and he gave the little...
Time out. Hold on. I'm really about to expose myself on this camera. Y'all, hold on. Can you see me?
Yeah, you can see me.
Turns around. Oh my God, I'm really about to do this on camera. He said, I screamed so loud. I'm going to make that into a GIF. I need that all over the internet.
My goodness.
That was a moment, bitch.
A moment. A moment.
Yes.
That was my favorite part of the performance. When he did that, I was like, and he's out here giving dance breaks and like real performance value.
When we fell in love, which I thought was clever.
I love that because if you know me, I am obsessed. My favorite singers from the back in the day, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, you can't touch them. And I was just so happy when he did that. So happy. The backup dancers were amazing. He
oh my God,
amazing.
The backup
dancers was amazing.
Not only amazing, of color, sexy, on rhythm. And all right, listen, y'all gonna come for me.
No Todrick.
I said I wasn't gonna put this on camera, but now I gotta take a sip of this Henny because baby, that was strong.
I didn't say nothing. I said nothing. I don't know why you're over there gagging. I didn't say nothing.
That was some strong tea. So that was well deserved. But I will say this. Wow, Michael, damn, I thought you on that. But with
I still love him. Like I still support. I still support him. I still do.
I'ma leave.
I support everybody black.
I'ma leave Padronata over there. So over there, outside, not even. We outside, you inside. We at the cookout. You got revoked. Okay, your black card is now taken. So with that being said, performance-based, the dancers were amazing. My thing is, I'm gonna need LilNas to get a little more rhythm though. It's gotten better over time, but you know,
he's a little stiff. He's a little
stiff.
You can tell he's not a dancer. Like, and he works out a lot, so he's very like robotic with his movements. He's not used to doing like all that.
The body rolls and the shimmies.
He's not that fluid with his movements yet, but over time he will get there because he has to do all these rehearsals. In a year, he's going to be untouchable.
Oh,
Right
literally, like,
now,
first
he
of all,
is really going for it, and
he
he
came out
can
of
only get
Hell's
better.
Gates. Hell's Gates, guns blazing. Literally, he's like, I'm gonna give it to y'all every time. Why you gagging? He brings it to you every ball.
Every ball.
Because he does. And it's, oh my God, the performance overall, even though he was a little stiff, it was still sickening. And the kiss, I think I have a conspiracy, right? That Lil Nas has a little crush on that little Spanish dancer, okay? Because if you recall the performance prior, he licked his neck, and now this time they kissing on stage. I'm like,
maybe they're together. Who knows?
I'm like, Lil Nas, let me find out. You know what I'm saying? A little Spanish poppy. Okay, let me find out.
I love that for him. Like,
me too.
Live your life, get it where you can get it.
And on the day of Pride, like the last Sunday of Pride, I thought it was just epic. And, and I don't know if everybody's doing to Twitter yet, but they're going Britney, Madonna, and Christina Aguilera, if you recall.
Hold on, wait, before we get into that, loved the fact that he kissed the guy on stage. What I will say with BET is that I noticed during the performance, you showed no audience reaction. You showed it one time, close to the end, and guess who they showed? A queer person, Lena Waithe, jamming a little bit.
Jamming and clapping.
But they didn't really show the reaction of all the straight black people up in there. Because God knows the mugs they were pulling, watching Lil Nas live his life.
Oh, and I have to say this to BET, because this goes beyond just Lil Nas's performance, but every performer, even Megan's performance as well. I need them to stop filtering these damn songs for the show, because it, like, to me, it just makes the performance, it like makes it a little lackluster, because they're not really saying the exact words to what the song is. It's like a filtered version of it.
It's about broadcast law rules and stuff like that, though. So
yeah,
it's a black awards show, and most of the black songs are like hip hop and R&B and all that, and the hip hop and the rap songs all have a bunch of expletives because that's the culture of it.
Right.
So that part I get. Maybe if the artists could like creatively, because a lot of artists they do the song for radio and for like the clubs. So perform the radio version instead of having it bleeped out.
Which is exactly what we kind of got, but it was just, that was the only issue I had. But
I get it. It's annoying to like not get the full raunchiness of it, but they can't do that on TV. Yeah. If they didn't air it on TV and they aired it only on BET's website, like BET Plus or something, they could have done whatever they wanted.
Come on, BET Plus.
They could have done whatever they could have been doing the N, all the N's. They could have been doing all that.
You already know they would have been doing all the S, the fuck. They would have said it all. And it's like, first of all, the dancers' outfits, this Egyptian, listen, I love anything to do with Egypt, okay? Like, anything to do with the Egyptian, I love. So the fact that he had these dancers all get up with this crown, he threw his crown and give it that little like, and it's so funny because do you remember the who's that? Go, go, go. Immediately, yes! When he did that, I was like, who's that? It's like, I was ready.
I love that.
He had me wanted to jump out. Just jump out and show out on that stage.
I love this performance overall, and when he kissed the guy at the end, we can talk about that now. Like, social media erupted. Diddy came out. Let me rephrase that, because some people Diddy made a tweet and he said, like, I support what LilNasX did. I'm paraphrasing. He's basically saying what you did took courage, and I'm proud of you for performing on that stage, with a bunch of hood ninjas and everyone.
Come on,
and everyone who's so toxically masculine and all of that. You went on that stage in front of this Black community who was like very notorious for like not being supportive of LGBTQIA plus people in their own community.
Period.
And you did what you did. So I applaud Diddy for showing his support.
Yeah.
On the flip side, there were some other unknowns, like ain't nobody know these hoes, on social
the Twitter
media
thugs
that are a part of the LGBTQIA+2 community up here on this Good Pride Sunday, and they're Black people saying what he did was too much. And it was, their words were, it was too gay. What do you think before I even give my opinion?
First of all, the term too gay. Why is it too gay? Because it's something that's out of your norm. It's something that you're a part of this experience. We share the same experience, and it's too gay, especially on Pride. Honestly, I think that was the lowest version of what, you know, gay on Pride could be. Out here in these streets of New York, you want to see too gay? Baby, run in New York during Pride, you going to see too
and
gay.
there's no such thing as too gay. Like, is there such a thing as too straight? I saw 2 videos of 2 separate people exclaiming how they disapproved of LilNasX and his behavior. One of the people, I'm just going to say people, I don't know how they identify, was at birth assigned male that wore weaves and nails and makeup and the whole bit. And so for somebody like that presents themselves feminine, but is actually a male, could be trans. I don't know. I don't know what
the situation is.
But the thing is, for someone who presents themselves to the world like that every day in the queer community, don't you think straight people be looking at you like, what are you?
Right. And
would you want some straight person coming up to you and or a queer person coming up to you and being like, what's going on here? Why are you being so extra? Why are you being that gay?
I'm not understanding, because, all right, if we're talking about just Pride in general, because this all ties into Pride, you should have been proud of that moment, especially on BET, Black Entertainment TV, okay? That this is being celebrated. He's showing that, you know, he's comfortable in his sexuality, he's comfortable in his being of who he is, and we should uplift this young Black man. And you know, just like it just blows my mind that we have people within our own community. Bad enough we get hatred from people that are not a part of our community or do not support our community, but let alone we have this within ourselves. Like it's mind-boggling to me that we do this to each other. Like,
it's crazy. One of the other guy that I saw talking, he was saying, "Oh, why did you have to go do it on that stage? Why did you have to do so much? That's why people think gay people are so sexualized and so gross. Why couldn't you have promoted safe sex?" And I'm like,
what?
They're literally here talking about
all these other artists talk about fucking and sucking and this and that.
And like, Lil Nas should have promoted safe sex, and he went on and on and on. And
tangent.
Anyways, this is like what Lil Nas, a few of the tweets, because I like how he approaches things. I'm gonna read a few of his tweets. He replied to this tweet and he said, "Y'all hate yourselves so much. Y'all live your lives trying your best to appease your straight people. Y'all are uncomfortable with what I do because y'all are afraid they will be uncomfortable with you. Work on yourselves. I love who I am, and whatever I decide to do, get there." Okay, that was a lot of y'alls, but
come on, spoken word. Come on, hayaku.
He also said on Twitter, "We're 4 months in and people are still acting surprised that I'm being gay and sexual in my performances of a song about gay and sexual it." like the song is literally talking about gay sex. What do you guys want me to do? Play a piano while baking a cake? Like, what do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, like, what do you want? Like, I bet you if Megan Thee Stallion, who has a song called That Shit, and then she wound up kissing a female at the end of the performance, would have been like, yes, that was everything. Oh my gosh, she would not got no backlash for it. They would have, overly sexualized the situation and praised her for it.
There's a lot of stuff. Like, this specific tweet, it touched me so much because as a Black gay man, I identify so much with this young man and what he's going through, because he's going through what all of us go through in our personal lives.
Yeah.
On a grander stage, because he's being judged by the entire world.
Yeah.
While I would have had to deal with family, friends, co-workers, people on the street, whatever, in total, maybe 100 people that I've encountered, I would have to try to navigate or whatever. Yes,
and the fact that he's so young,
people, and he's
doing
so
this,
freaking young,
and it's just like you got to give this man credit. Okay, he's young,
of course,
sharing his experience with the world.
He says,
so that's commendable.
He says, it took me a lot of time to mentally prepare for this performance. While on stage, I was trembling, knowing that I was performing something like that in front of my straight peers. Even during the performance, I was having a hard time calming my nerves. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for the love. You can imagine, like you're saying, like he was dancing stiff and everything. I can just imagine him trying to sing his lyrics, remember the routine, and then looking out at the sea of Black straight people that are creating culture in the Black community every day and promoting heterosexuality and kind of shaming homosexuality, and he has to perform as an openly homosexual man in front of them. And he's doing the Lord's work, in my opinion. He is walking so I can run. So, and I'm older than him. I'm a little bit older than LilNas, but he is doing all of this. So all of us.
You're not that much older than him, Michael.
We could be brothers. Like, we could be twins, like not looking alike.
Period. You know what I'm saying? You look a soft 21. That face
soft
is
and supple.
Ooh, just like Michael. That's right. The face ruler.
So what do you have to say to people who are like the people in the community that are bashing him for being too gay?
Oh, fuck you.
It's that simple. That simple.
But honestly, though, I feel like it has to. I agree with LilNas. I wish I had that was easy button. Remember those? Like, I wish I had that or the shade button. But with that being said, I agree with LilNas with his first tweet. I agree with both tweets, but his first tweet that you were talking about, where it's like, there are people within our community that suffers from a lot of insecurities. We all have our own insecurities of what that might be. So to see something that is triggering on national TV, it's like immediately you want to attack and jump on this bandwagon of like attacking this young man, which really you're doing self-harm and self-hating. So you really need to just come to terms with yourself, because the person that fully is aware and comfortable with themselves, it could be gay, straight, bi, non-binary, it could be anything you want, pansexuals, all of that. If you're fully comfortable with who you are as an individual, you should not even worry about what LilNas is doing. You should be praising this young man, especially in the climate that we're in.
Okay, if you know, also.
No, I know exactly where that's from.
I do that all the time. I don't know why.
That part.
I'm acting.
Me, I'm acting.
Okay.
I'm acting.
On a real.
Come on, tell us how he's teleport us to Mars.
To Mars. You know, Manila is like, in here. Okay.
But yeah, like
laughing all day. But these people, what I have to say to them is this, and I'm gonna have a real moment.
Educate. The library is open, Michael.
I'm not gonna read anyone because I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I'm not gonna read these people because I feel like they are having a hard enough time as it is, and they're really trying to find themselves. I'm just gonna like give people like a testimony here, if you will. Like, praise the Lord, hallelujah.
When Jesus, I'm listening, baby.
I grew up around a lot of toxic masculinity, and in the Black community, it's like you have to walk a certain way, you have to talk a certain way, be a certain way, all of that. It was annoying, it was gross, but it was like you had to conform, or else you would feel like you're being outed and ostracized. Not, oh, you are like doing the lady in the church.
Child, no, honestly, y'all know I don't ever take my hats off ever while we're filming, but it's that hot, y'all. Like, child.
Right across the freaking North Americas, it's like a heat wave. But we all had to conform and like act a certain way, and that's why a lot of Black gay people are so good at code switching. And I remember when I used to look at gay people that were living their truths and living their best lives and just doing what made them happy. And I remember how I would feel seeing it. I'm like, why they gotta be all the way that or do all of this? And it wasn't until I felt within myself free enough to be who I am and explore and express myself whichever way I choose, that I was like, I wasn't ready to, integrate. I wasn't ready to live my truth. I wasn't ready to be my authentic self then. So seeing other people being at that step that I was not at, it bothered me.
Yeah.
I in that moment, I wasn't thinking about it that way. I just thought, that's a bit extra. I don't identify with it. I'll be over here being chill. But what was really happening was I just wasn't there, and there was a tad bit of like jealousy that I didn't even think about. It was like, oh my God, they get to live their authentic lives and their best selves, dress however they want, run around and roll in the rainbow grass. Meanwhile, I felt confined and trapped. And these people online that are hating on him, I feel like they're going through a similar thing. They're just not accepting of themselves yet. They probably have internalized homophobia that they were taught. They were taught this through their families and their communities growing up, because that's what the Black community does. Because we're big on church, and the church says this, and your mama said that,
or just whatever you grew up upon. Like, I'm empathizing what you're saying, Michael, because this all ties into why I enjoy Pride now. A part of me really disliked it for a very long time, because I was one of those people who had internalized homophobia. And with me coming to terms with my sexuality, it makes me emotional, because I see the journey just from hearing you speak. I'm seeing my journey flash before me right now, like just from growing up in the hood, having to put on a facade that I'm straight, and that my dad is like well known in this community, so I have to be his son. I'm the junior. I have to be a thug. I gotta be hood. I gotta switch it up. Code switching, which is kind of crazy, because it made me being called this word, a faggot and stuff. Even when I came out, I was like, oh, that's too gay. That's this and that. And I'm not trying to sound hypocritical, but I understand where that was coming from within inside of me, because I was uncomfortable. Like I would not be here today wearing like a crop top shirt, expressing myself, had I not went through this journey. So I feel like a lot of people who are, doing this LilNas really is just not coming to terms with themselves. And I really hope that you see what we're saying, and whoever's listening, just spread out love. We need more love, and just
spread love, guys.
And self-love.
When I saw them coming at him and I saw how he responded, I was like so happy. I'm like, this is the correct approach, because arguing and like going down there, it's not going to help them or you. He uses humor, and yes, humor can be used to like mask pain and all of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he uses it in a brilliant way, not to put them down, but just to say, I am who I am.
Yeah.
I'm my own special creation. If y'all know
I
that song.
am LilNas. I am Michael. I am legend. Like that's what it's very much that. Like
but yeah, I love this performance, and I really hope for everyone who in the community, everyone in our community, the queer people that are upset about it, really take a minute, take a breath, look at yourself and ask yourself, why does it bother me so much that this young Black man kissed another man on stage when performing? And why are you saying he should not have done that at an awards show? Awards shows are just for singing, when on MTV, Britney could kiss Christina and Madonna, and it could have been all of that.
Baby, baby, baby,
and
baby.
Everyone, I mean, the Christians did not like it. We get it.
Course.
But everyone else was like, oh, that's hot. Ooh, girls kissing, that's hot. White girls kissing, ooh, that's hot.
You know Madonna is polarizing. She is polarizing.
But it's like the double standard. People are like, oh, well, that's the MTV Awards, this is the BET Awards. And it's like, no. If I can sit down and have to be forced to see on my TV some little white woman kissing on TV when they're supposed to just be singing a song.
Right.
I'm supposed to be forced to see men on my screen objectifying women, slapping their asses all up and down the place and doing the most sexualizing everything.
Time.
And I'm supposed to be subjected to that. But what I identify with is just unfathomable. I think not. I don't think. No.
I'm sorry to these people. I'm sorry to these strangers. If I saw these strangers in the comments, I wouldn't know a damn thing. And that's just...
I would just keep scrolling.
I would just keep scrolling. Like,
why add a retweet to that and like make them popular? I don't think so.
Right. And it's like... And people jump on like the first opportunity to be negative. Now, had you not liked the performance because the performance wasn't of good quality or the dancing wasn't
good, it's a different conversation.
That's a different.
If he was out of breath, didn't remember his lyrics, was forgetting dance moves, and you're like roasting him because the performance was bad. He failed to prepare for the performance and it was bad. I'd have been like, you know what, LilNas, you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
Exactly. You didn't.
No, he did what he was supposed to do. And it was impeccable.
Even with him saying he had nerves and stuff, which is completely understandable. I think we all would have had butterflies, especially knowing a moment like that going to happen on that stage is going to be so impactful. You know, the fact that he still performed at such a high quality, he a little stiff, you know what I'm saying? A little but that like you said, within a year and over time, he's embracing himself more, and he's really working hard just to elevate himself. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate you, LilNasX. Like, you really, really did that. And your looks on the runway, honey, I think that's why they was jealous. That's why they was mad. Because you delivered. I got you, y'all. Y'all know I love that.
But like in like just wrapping up, I want to know like what does Pride mean to you?
Okay.
And that it's the end of Pride Month, and you know, LilNas is iconic, and he's doing all the things that we want him to do, and we need him to do. If he's not gonna do it, then who's gonna do it? Will you stand up and like be that voice for us?
Exactly. Or are you gonna be a Todrick Hall? And on that note, what pride means to me. Y'all girl that hate me. I don't give a fuck. But no, I'm just kidding. But y'all know me. But what pride honestly means to me, it's like a celebration. Just from my own journey, it's just a celebration of who you are, what you identify as, trans, non-binary, like you could gay, straight. It's just celebrating who you are and having that self-love I talked about for yourself, and really, really sharing it with the world and get to express it. That's what pride means to me, a sense of comfortability, home, and family. And we should all celebrate that and just have self-love, because like it took me a very long time to have self-love. I'm still working on it sometimes. I have my own insecurities.
No matter how much you think you love yourself, there's always room to love yourself some more.
Exactly. Like I've had multiple behind the scenes conversations with Michael about a lot of my insecurities, and he's helped me through a lot. So I'm just very thankful for you, Michael, as well, because you helped me with my own self-love, and I just hope I can help you in the same ways, and just to be happy. And I'm just thankful for everybody. Like, this is a community, this is a family, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Oh, we're so happy to have you. And if you would like counseling, please call 119-2345.
877-353-4448. It's gonna blow like real quick. But no, yeah, that's just the way I feel. What does pride mean to you, Mike?
Pride means acceptance, in a word. For me, it's just accepting who you are and embracing it fully. Because as much as we love ourselves and we know what we are, and we're trying to, at the root of it, it's all about love and acceptance, and everyone can celebrate Pride. It's not just for the LGBTQIA+2 people, like, well, the A's, like sorry, well, the allies. I would like for, well, actually, I don't think the A is not for allies.
I thought it was asexual.
Yeah, but for allies outside of the community, we want you to come and celebrate with us. It's not just, oh, it's a gay thing, it's a queer thing, don't come over here. It's a everybody thing. We want everyone to be comfortable with everyone. We want everyone to be comfortable with love, comfortable with self-identity, gender expression, sexuality. Like, let go of all of that crap that your grandparents taught you, your parents taught you, all of what you heard in the buses going home in the evenings or on the A train. Let go of all that stuff you've heard all throughout your life about what's right and what's not. Lead with love and compassion. And that's what pride is, like accepting everyone for who they are.
Oh, and I accept you, Michael.
I accept me too.
Fuck you. I take all that shit back. I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for watching. Or if you're on YouTube, if you're not on YouTube, thank you so much for listening to us. We enjoy talking to you guys. Well, we're talking to each other, but
yeah.
Hit us up in the comments. Keep this conversation going. Pride. What does pride mean to you? We want to know. And what did you think of LilNasX's outfits? Do you think I can pull one of them off?
Oh, you're gonna. That.
Wait until my birthday this year. It's going
down. That's what I'm talking about. You about to pull a look.
I'm about to pull several looks. The heck?
You said that.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Love you. Until next time. Bye.